everybody, hello and welcome back to Sons of the Forest. If you've been following along on the series so far, you'll know that we underwent the process of building our first shelter, the A-frame cabin. Now, I gotta be honest, I got a little bit carried away, but there's a reason for that, and I'll show you guys here in a second why. But we officially have the second level of our A-frame cabin built out, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. We've got this little staircase right here that leads up to the second floor, and we've got tons and tons of space here on the first floor for everything that we need. I built a little fireplace over here. Those are firewood holders. And of course, we needed some decoration, some decor, if you will, here on this cannibal island. And what better to do that than to hang some skulls, some skull lamps from the ceiling. We've got some nice torches here, but a lot of storage here right now, but we're going to have a lot more. And I'm going to show you that here in a little bit, how we're going to expand this even further. But everything else, I'm going to take you guys along the ride for. We haven't done the very tip top yet. So was that a bird? Do I got a hole in here? Oh my God, I do. Where are the holes at? I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do the top part. And we obviously haven't built any of the furniture. We haven't fleshed the inside of this building out yet. So I'm going to keep you guys along the ride for that. But I'm going to show you guys why I started grinding, me and Kelvin, to get this thing built. Let's unlock that. What's up, Kelvin? You a little bit chilly? This is why. Winter is officially here. And a new phase of beautiful scenery has arrived in the forest. What's up, Virginia? And if you guys can tell in the bottom right corner, I am already freezing. That little white meter is going to determine, and it's snowing. This is just so beautiful. It's going to determine how much of our stamina we can get. And the longer we're out here, the more that meter is going to go up. But once we go back inside in the comfort of our own home, it starts to dwindle down. So when we go out on excursions, we're going to have to keep that in mind. And we're going to have to be very careful not to be out in the snow for too long. A couple of you had told me that we can interact with Virginia too and give her things. So I want to test something. Virginia, stand still. You got to be freezing. We need to get you a coat. I don't even know if we can get her different clothes, but so we can give her things like the pistol, and I guess there's a shotgun that we can get, but I want to give her the GPS locator. Oh, that's so cool. So now wherever she runs off to, we can see her and track her just like we can track Kelvin. Where is he? There he is. So both of these people now are trackable. Now, I don't really know how much I'm going to want to track Virginia. I mean, I kind of just let her do her own thing. Obviously, she's been pretty self-sufficient up until this point, but, you know, it is a good idea to keep an eye on her. And as far as I'm concerned, they both can die, and I don't want that to happen. Now that they're under my wing, you know, I want to keep them alive to the best of my ability. So, yeah. So that's kind of everything that's new or everything that we've done in the time being. I replenished the log holders. Kelvin's got the zoomies. Nothing else has really changed. But I gotta be honest, guys, this is looking so good. I don't know. The vision I had for this cabinet. Oh, hello, Mr. Mutant, or not Mutant. You're a cannibal. Get out of my camp. Oh, okay. How about I chop your head off? And your arm. You like that? I didn't think so. I'm already stocked up on bones. I don't even need your body. Throw you into the lake, buddy. Maybe I shouldn't have done that if I'm gonna be drinking out of here. It's running water. We're fine. Kelvin, don't eat the body. What are you? Oh, you're a maniac. You're disgusting, Kelvin. So first things first, what I want to do is I'm going to get this pot. So I haven't built it yet, but we can build a fire in here, obviously, in this fireplace. Fill water up in the lake, river, stream, wherever we can get water. Put it on the fire, boil it, and have clean drinking water. So we've got a little bit left over. So I'm going to go ahead and drink this. I don't know where the birds are coming from, but that's going to drive me nuts if these guys are flying through. I'm not really sure how to keep them out. Everything is as solidly locked up as it possibly can be, but I don't want to share my house with anything other than Kelvin and maybe Virginia. So we're topped up on water. Let's see how we're doing. I might need to crack open an energy drink because we haven't slept in the past couple of days. We've been cutting down trees, gathering sticks, doing everything we can. And now, if you guys notice, I got a lot of skin pouches. We'll open those up here in a little bit. Maybe I'll just do them now, actually, while I talk to you guys. But over it literally, and I want to say this too, it may look like a lot of time has passed since the last video. That's not the case. It's only been literally 2 days. I think the next morning, from the day that I left you guys in the last episode, the next morning, snow started falling. So it really hasn't been that many days. But I have been attacked every single night by cannibals and by mutants. And so because of that, I acquired some creepy armor, and I had enough bones and stuff to make some additional armor. So as you guys can see in the bottom right, our armor is pretty topped up for the most part. But we need food. And so we are going to go on a hunt. So after I finish opening these skin pouches, I'm going to make a bow and an arrow, and we're going to go for a little bit of a hunt. Ooh, we got some buckshot ammo from that. These skin pouches really just give the most random stuff, but it's always good utensils and good resources. All right, we are hungry. You know what? So let's go ahead and we don't have any other meat. I don't really trust this meat, to be honest. I think that might be human meat, so I'm not going to touch that. Let's just go ahead and eat the energy bar. But yeah, I want to do some hunting. I know it's going to be chilly, but I think we are around enough area that we can get in and out of the hunt very quickly and not worry about getting too cold. I also made some sticky bombs. I had a ton of circuit boards, a ton of like watches and like I think coins you needed and tape. So made a few of those up, but let's make the bow. I think what we need is we need to make 2 sticks. Was it rope for the drawstring and then tape? It's always tape. Yeah, there we go. And that should be the bow. And then to make arrows, love that. The little sound it makes when he draws the bow. Let's put this on. Okay, I like that. No crosshair, but not the end of the deal. Oop, I shouldn't have dry shot that. Let's go ahead and hotkey this real quick, and then we'll make some arrows. All right, so we need some sticks to make these arrows. So I'm going to go grab that. Oh, Virginia, what is going... Oh, no way. Ugh, that just made me feel like... Ugh, I don't even know. Does she have frostbite on her legs? Is that what that is? Or is that just like a visual glitch? There's no way that that's just like mud. Actually, you know what, Kelvin? Low-key, we're going to need a ton of sticks. So go ahead and grab some. Get sticks and drop here. We might as well both be doing this at the same time. There's no way that that's just mud, right? Because that would have been like, you would have seen that on her legs when it was spring and summer and fall. If that's frostbite, that's crazy. Do we need to get her other clothes? Can she die from frostbite? That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Somebody let me know in the comments, though, if that's definitely a thing. I think we can for sure get her more clothes, but anyway, let's go ahead and chop down some trees. I'm going to try and find the one bush that gives a... Ooh, that's what we're going to go for. Count your days, dear. I want to kind of venture off into the woods a little bit more, though, and see if there's bigger game that we can hunt. Because we're going to need to take down more than just a couple little deer. The deer really don't look that big, honestly. And if we're going to be surviving this long winter, I don't know how long it's going to actually be. We're going to need something more than a couple baby deer. But anyway, I wanted to find a bush that provides a lot of sticks. So you see a lot of these trees. Take them down. They give you like 1 stick. But these seem to drop a ton. These kind of like branching off large shrubs, I guess. I don't know. Check this out. We get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticks from that one bush. So I kind of try and keep my eyes open for those. But you know what? I bet Kelvin has a couple, and honestly, we don't need a ton at this moment. I just wanted enough to make some arrows. So let's go ahead and run back down to base, make some arrows. Hello, Mr. Raccoon, Mr. Raccoonza. And then we'll go head for the hunt. Kelvin, just drop those there for me, buddy, and we will all be good. Or you can just hang on to him. Go ahead, and honestly, I don't want him following me on this hunt, so I'm going to tell him he can stay here. He's going to sit right here in the cold. He's going to freeze his ass off the entire time. I should have told you could stay inside, buddy. Okay. Stone arrow, 2 sticks, 4 rocks, and 2 feathers. Okay. Perfect. I wonder if I can just, like, mass make things. Hold on a second. 2, 3, 4. 2 more sticks. And then, what do we need? 4 rocks. So 8 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if we can just mass. I think it makes 4. So it'd be really cool if we just made 8 right here. Because oh, no, wait. Okay, well, we can just put them all there, but you got to do the little building animation. I think it's really cool. And I don't know if this is a thing, but when you make things repeatedly back to back, you get like leftover resources. So it's like if you like bulk make things, you don't use everything that you had, if that makes sense. It's like a little discount, basically, because we got 4 rocks, 2 feathers, and 2 sticks. So hypothetically, we shouldn't have anything left over. But after this building animation is done, well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Never mind. All right. A couple more, and then I think we'll be ready to go. And I love that it's so, like, sped up. Okay, see, we got an extra stick. All right, maybe that is the thing. Somebody let me know if I'm just making that up. But I think we have enough arrows for what we want. We still have a couple spears, so if we nail something with an arrow or two, and we got to finish it off with a spear, we can do that. Oh, I'm going to stand back inside just for a quick moment. I want that meter to go all the way up. I should have done all that crafting outside. That was stupid of me. But taking a look at the map, I think what I want to do is I kind of want to follow that river, right? Where is it? Right here. The little snake S pattern river. I want to follow it towards the beach. I don't necessarily want to go to the beach, but my guess is that's going to be running water, which is where wildlife is probably going to be. Stopping by to take a sip, get hydrated. So I kind of want to head that direction and just see if we can't catch like a deer or two along the river or along the stream getting some water. But I think our cold, it's going to immediately go up, but I think we'll be okay. If we need to build a fire, we will. I mean, you guys just saw how quickly that came up. All right, Kelvin, you hang back. I can't really direct to Virginia to do anything. You know, I know that I can give her tools and whatnot and weapons to help us fight, but I cannot give her directions to like gather sticks and logs and stuff. But if I could, oh my goodness, we'd have like 5 A-frame cabins built up in no time. All right, the hunt is officially on. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to stay along this right here. And I really, really hope that we don't run into any cannibals because I don't want this hunt to be disturbed by maniacs running around screaming their heads off, you know, doing all of it for attention, basically, since they never do anything about it. I don't want them scaring off the wildlife. And I think this little area up here, this little construction area up ahead, I think we've been here before. I got a little thing on my marker, or on my map, that there is a golf cart up ahead. So, yeah, we've definitely been here. I think this stuff just respawned. Go ahead and grab some stuff out of here. Zipline rope and energy bar. Okay, that's a nice segue. Zipline rope. So there are a ton of caves in this game, obviously, that hold a ton of really good tools and things that we're going to need to progress and find better loot and resources and everything like that, and just uncover a little bit more of the lore of this game. But to do so, you need to find things in a certain order. So I did kind of look up the next couple of things that we will need. One of those being the zipline. So, or the rope gun, I think is what it's called. You can use the rope gun to make a zipline. But we're going to need that because we're going to need that to find the shovel, which will let us come to places like this and dig. And like what we need for the third Team B location, we need a shovel to dig. So to get the shovel, we need the rope gun. To get the rope gun, we have to go to a cave. So we're going to do that in this episode as well. Once we get back and get our bearings straight, that'll be our next objective. Everything I looked up to was only just like a, if you need this, go here type thing. I didn't ruin anything else because I want it to be a surprise, but I'm honestly terrified. The caves are a different beast. But I'm going to be sure to use my flashlight instead of my lighter. Ooh, I see people walking across the river. Should I go on the other side? I might as well test the bow out. I want to see how these... I should have known with these bodies hanging here. That's so crazy. Ooh, low-key. Let me go ahead and grab some of these sticks right here. There's a ton of these big branch bushes. Perfect. Perfect for what we need. Get all the sticks. You guys are telling me, a lot of you, that sticks are going to be your best friend in this game, and I believe it. Everything that we've had to make up to this point has been very stick-heavy. Collecting all these rocks. I don't want you rocks, I just want your sticks. All right, I think we got a good amount of sticks. Let's keep pushing. If I stop and like don't talk, it's not me just having a brain freeze. I'm literally just stopping, scanning the area, and trying to listen. As much as I want to talk to you guys, I do kind of want to like get immersed in this a little bit and just try and stay quiet as if I was actually hunting, because when I'm talking, I don't look at things. Oh, I would love to put an arrow through you. I'm going to do this for science. Yep, I didn't think so. Okay. You need to crawl back to hell where you belong, or that might mean that winter is coming to an end, which would be kind of crazy because it's only been like 3 days, but I don't know. Time works differently here. So I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot to this story too that I want to uncover. I mean, obviously going into the caves and exploring some of the markers around this is going to slowly start doing that. But I mean, we've been flown overhead by the people in the helicopter where they just kind of stop and stare at us, and like I don't know. What was that? Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, it wasn't a deer. It's a cannibal. I see you. I'm not gonna let you hide from me. How much of a drop zone here? I didn't want to waste my energy on you. Oh shit. All right. I don't want to do this right now. I got bigger fish to fry. I need to hunt. Leave me alone. I hope there was no more of them. I'm really surprised that I'm not seeing much more than just one cannibal, and oh, there's a camp right there. Ooh. Okay. Can they see me? Yeah, he can definitely see me. What am I thinking? All right, you know what? We're gonna have to take care of this guy. This sucks, dude. I'm using up all my energy to take these guys down. And I didn't want to do that. Oh. Ooh, they've got like armor on too. They're not really armor, but just like hide clothing. I'm gonna have to take everybody out. This sucks. I'm gonna be so cold. Get over here, dude. Ooh, what are you? Wait, what? Whoa. She had like knife hands. That's crazy. Let's see if there's anything over here. I can't even hear myself talk with this waterfall right here. Looks like they got some resources. Light bulbs. What else? Energy drink. Can't carry any more of the zipline rope heads. Or grapple heads or whatever you want. Crunchy Munchies collected. Hell yeah. More tarp. Don't need it. Yeah, maxed out on a lot of stuff. God, is the sun starting to go down? Okay. First and foremost, we need to be focused on the hunt right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to stay quiet, but I'm going to check back in with you guys once we come across something that isn't a cannibal. All right, guys, checking back in with you guys. I haven't found an animal quite yet, but I just I stumbled across this little part of the forest, and honestly, it's terrifying. There's just so many bodies. Like, look at this. This is crazy. So many bodies are just hanging from the trees. Wait, did I just hear? What did I just hear? I definitely feel like I just heard like, ooh. All right, well, there's a skunk. You know what? I don't know if skunks are edible, but at this point, it's winter. We're a little bit desperate. So maybe I'll get a skunk head. I can keep as a trophy. There we go. No, but I thought I heard like hooves. I'm not even gonna pay them any mind. Oh, no way. I did hear hooves. You guys see that between the trees? I'll stop moving. You guys see that? Oh, all right. We got to take this thing down. We have got to take this thing down. That is beautiful. A giant moose just barely caught the antlers between the trees. Oh, ooh. Get a good look at you. Want to see if he would stop. All right. I don't want to lose him. This thing is huge. It's going to cover a lot of ground. Get another skunk there. I'm not worried about that. Oh, where did it go? Did I already lose it? Oh, no, it's right there. Okay. Oh, man, I can't tell if I'm hitting it. The drop on this arrow is crazy. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, he's hurt. How's our... Okay, stamina's not looking good. We are freezing, but this is going to be so worth it once we take this thing down. Oh, my God, there it is. Come on. Couple more arrows. Oh, a couple more. I know we're getting hits. Oh, I know we're getting hits. Oh, God, there's two of them. Oh, I just need one, though. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'll waste that arrow. I don't even care. Oh, my gosh. Look how big it is. Look at the size of it. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Moose. I will use every single part of you. Oh, wow. They got the heart rate up a little bit. Look at all the arrows, too. And we're going to get some hide from that. Let's get some of these arrows back. Man, I don't even know. And a moose head. Okay, you know what? I personally, whatever, if you don't agree, that's totally fine. I hate trophy hunting. I think it's stupid. I think it's pointless. But I absolutely understand hunting for food. Okay, I get that. I understand that entirely. I have nothing against hunting if you're going to use the meat and do stuff with it. But in this scenario, you know, we're going to use every piece of the moose. And if we want to make a head mount with the moose head, I'm okay with doing it in this game. But wow, what a crazy hunt. That was good. The sun is starting to set. It's getting dark. And Virginia's right next to us, question mark? Virginia, where are you at? Why are you stalking me through the trees? That's her icon, isn't it? You know what? I'm not going to go looking for it. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to head back to camp. We're going to cook up all this meat and we're going to warm up. We're going to get a firewood going. We're going to chop up some firewood. We're going to get warmed up and get a good night's sleep because tomorrow we're going to head into the cave that has the rope gun. Oh my God, it's already dark. So I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to head back to camp. I'll check back in with you guys once we get back there. All right, guys, we're coming back up on camp. I wanted to rope you guys in right before we got in because it is terrifying. being out here when it's nighttime. Before we started seeing the glow from the inside our home and this little log cart, I mean, just pitch black. The flashlight does not provide as much light as you think it would. But we're home, so let me go ahead and grab a couple logs before we head in for the night and lock the door and get some firewood chopped up. Ooh. I know it's a game, but I literally felt my body get the little shivers. You know, that shiver of relief that you get when you come inside after being outside for a long time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So if I'm not mistaken, I think we need to chop these up into the little chunks. Slurring my words, I'm so cold. And then I think we split these long ways. I think that is firewood. So, okay, let's go ahead and chop up the rest of these and get these loaded up. I think we might need some rocks too to build like the bonfire, which I thought was too big to make inside. Like I thought this was going to be too small of an area to build the bonfire. But if I'm not mistaken, you know what I should have just done? I should have just chopped this long ways and then chopped the chunks from there. I'm making firewood with all the extra steps. But okay, so we're gonna need some sticks. So sticks, yep, and an auto place is in there, which is really, really cool. Let's go ahead and get 2 in there, and then I think, do we just add the chunks there? Yes, we do. Okay, so we split it even further. Do we need any more? Can we place any more? Doesn't look like it. Another thing that I absolutely love about this game, and I have taken advantage of it so many times, is if you throw things in the vicinity of a holder for it, it just auto places. So I'm going to chuck these firewood pieces at the firewood piece holder. I love that. That is my favorite thing I think I've ever experienced in a survival game. I cannot tell you. Nope, that's just the log. I can't tell you how many times I've been chucking logs into the log holder, and it just falls right in, and it makes me so happy. And you can strategically chop trees down so that they fall onto the holder, and they place themselves. So it's like an automated process kind of deal. But yeah, it doesn't get more satisfying than that. We got some extra pills on the ground. No biggie. Let's go ahead and light this fire. We should probably go fill up some more water and boil that too. But right now we need food because we are not looking good. Was I hearing footsteps? The mutants that attack at night scare the hell out of me. Let's get the flashlight away because you just hear these little rickety fingers and toes and feet clambering on top of your roof. And honestly, when you wake up in the middle of the night, it's terrifying. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we can get a nice, peaceful night's rest because we got a long day ahead of us tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get this food cooked up. Let's see here. You know what? All of this just says raw meat. I'm going to operate under the assumption that it's a combination of moose, the skunk that we killed, and whatever was in the skin pouches. So it looks like we can only have 4 pieces on there. Which that's totally fine. We'll have to keep an eye on that while that's cooking. I'm going to go get the pot out. We're going to go fill up some more water, boil it, so that way we have plenty of water for our expedition tomorrow. Oh, terrifying. Just pitch darkness. This is why I'm glad that we built so close to a body of water. For things like this, if you do have to go out in the middle of the night, you're not having to go very far, thankfully. But you guys can't tell me this doesn't look cozy, though. Full moon out. The kind of haze that sets over this lake, and what? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh no. Oh god, I had to say something about the mutants. Oh, who is that? Is that Kelvin? Okay, hold on. Put the pot of water away. We got bigger fish to fry. This meat's probably burning. Oh no. 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 Oh my god, what is happening? My meat. Oh, my precious meat. My moose meat. What happened to it? Oh. You know what? This is why I turned base damage off. So I didn't have to worry about juggling. Oh my god, dude. My landlord is weed whacking right outside my window. I am in shambles at the moment. All right, you know what? All we got out of that was 1 piece of burnt meat. That's totally fine. We're going to eat it. It's better than nothing. But yeah, that's why I turned base damage off so I could focus on doing things one at a time without being overwhelmed, being by myself. But these damn babies are out here. Where are they? Oh god, they're so gross. Get off my roof, you maniacs! And get out of my house. Oh, they're so floppy and disgusting. Oh, ugh. I don't know why you guys are congregating. Stop it. They're using their tiny little size to their advantage. Oh my God, where are they coming from? Don't these things have to come from something? Is there a bigger mutant that I should be looking out for? I feel like they're literally under the walls or inside the walls of my house. Yeah, look at them. How do I kill you guys? Spear? Oh, you guys are gonna be stinking underneath my floorboards. I don't want that. I don't know how to kill you. This is the worst. At least it's just the babies and there's nothing bigger. I say that now. But I don't really know how. If you guys can tell me how to close up the bottom layer, you can put do some skeet shooting with you, buddy. You can put stones on like either end of these pillars, but like you can't fill in the bottom entirely. So if you guys know how I can do that, and I don't think I can lay logs either. Okay, let me figure out how to kill this guy, and then we'll go from there. Oh my God, okay, it's a new day. We went to sleep, kind of. As you guys can see, we didn't get very much of it, but we wasted all of our food. All of the shenanigans that took place last night made us waste our food, which makes me feel really shitty, actually, if we're being honest, because, I don't know, obviously took a lot of effort and a lot of energy taking down... Ooh, look at that big eagle. Ooh, that's pretty. Taking down that moose. All for it to just get wasted because the meat burned. We weren't even gone that long, which is crazy to me. And somehow I ended up dumping out my water pot. So let's go ahead and fill some water up, and we're gonna have to take down some small game like a raccoon or something. You know what? I'm annoyed, but honestly, the frustration that we just experienced is what would happen if you were in a situation like this. Nothing is ever gonna be perfect. Nothing is ever gonna go exactly to plan. Oh my God. Okay, so much. This is just, look, this is just going to be, out of all the videos in this series, I'm claiming it right now, this is going to be the chaos episode. Because so much is happening when I'm not prepared for it. I was literally looking around for a squirrel, something small that I could kill, and all of a sudden the snow started melting. And then, huge bolt of lightning and thunder start coming down. And as you guys can see, winter is officially on its way out, which is just crazy because it's only been like 4 days. But you know what? I'm not going to expect anything from this game anymore. So while the thunder comes down and is rumbling, I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet, eat an energy bar, and maybe eat some of the random things that we have here because I want to hit this cave before it's nighttime. I do not want to be coming out of this cave when it's dark out. So I'm going to fuel up, check back in with you guys once we're ready to head towards the cave. You know what? Honestly, I'm okay with the winter being short this time around. I know what to expect now. I know how to prepare for it a lot better. And honestly, we had enough stuff done, i.e. the house, that we were able to ride it out, and it wasn't that big of a deal. So now we're going to head to the cave. And the good thing about building this house like this is I want to hopefully and ideally use this as like a launching pad, right? I think this might be enough elevation to break out the glider and get some air underneath of us and use this. So fingers crossed. I'm going to aim that direction because it kind of slopes down, and we should have enough height and momentum to take us all the way to the cave. Let's try this out. Ooh. Down and up. Down and up. Kelvin, what are you doing there? He's pointing to something. See you later, bozo. I'm out of here. Oh, I love this. Okay, so that's perfect. And our house isn't even as big. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Our house isn't even as tall as it's going to be. So eventually we will have a little bit more elevation that we can use to our advantage. All right. I think, oh yeah, we got a big drop off here. So as long as we can make it over here, I think we'll be okay. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. This is pretty crazy to do in the middle of a thunderstorm. And I'm kind of getting the hang of the glider a little bit. You kind of just have to let it rest a little bit when you get some extra height. But the initial like 10 to 20 meters that you fly is crucial in getting the height that you need. Oh boy. All right. It's kind of nice to catch our breath up here a little bit. So I'm going to do that, and I'll check back in with you guys once we get back to the cave. Whew. All right. The cave, I think, is just up ahead. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck is that? Oh, Ooh, I hate that. Oh, get away from me, get away from me. Oh, ooh, ew. Oh, what is that? Ooh. I don't know why my first instinct was immediately to stick a knife in it to harvest it, but haven't we seen one of those yet? Creepy armor collected. Oh, maybe we have. The weird little, like, finger thing. What is it doing out? I thought those were reserved for the caves. I was going to say that we were almost at the cave and I had to scale up this rock face, which was super sketchy because it's raining super hard. Everything is slick and wet, and I almost ate shit coming up here. And then that thing comes out of the trees. Ooh, I did not like that. Ooh, what is this? Stun baton. Ooh. Okay, I like that. I don't really know how effective that's going to be against mutants and cannibals. I bet it'd be more effective versus the cannibals, but let's go ahead and put that away for right now. I want to keep the axe out. Actually, do we have any other better guns? So, I don't know if I mentioned this, but when we were going through the building process off camera, I got attacked by a lot of mutants and a lot of cannibals, and so we're officially out of all of our pistol ammo. So it's not the end of the world. We'll find more, and it's not super hard to take these things out with an axe or other melee weapons, but yeah, we don't have any ammo for our pistol, so it is what it is. Maybe we'll find some more down here, but for right now, we're gonna rock with the axe, I think. Oh god, bats. It's never gonna not scare me. I think we're gonna rock with the melee weapon, but I want to see, I think as far as damage goes, I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, the most damage that we have. I mean, the club does a decent amount, but I like the blocking abilities with the modern axe, even though I don't really utilize it that much. All right, flashlight out. Let's go ahead and change the battery before we do that. I do not want that thing crapping out on me when we're down in the caves. Full battery. Let's do it. Oof. Oh, man. Now, I do want to preface, I don't look to see what's in the caves. I said that earlier, and I mean it. I don't really know what to expect. Just come in here, grab and loot. And again, guys, if I'm quiet during this, I don't want you to think it's because I'm being lazy and I don't want to compensate, but for whatever reasons, when I enter these caves, I have to lock in. It's just a different beast. It really is. I can deal with cannibals above ground and talk and keep you guys roped in with what I'm doing and what I'm thinking, but when I'm down here, it's like straight survival. It is straight primitive instinct reactionary only. I don't know. And then on the other flip side, I start to ramble and shit when I'm down here too. So I guess we're gonna find out which I end up doing. These caves are just so big. Ooh, I see you guys over there. Take your bones. Take all of your bones. Oh god, I've got so many flares I don't need anymore. I get the feeling these guys are blind, so if they're blind, if I just don't make a ton of noise, they might just leave me alone, and I may not even need to kill them, right? Hypothetically. Not all the mutants are blind, though. What is down here? Ooh. Ooh, there's a rope. Hold on. Let me explore the rest of the area. I want to go outward before I go downward if I can help it. Oh. Look at him feeling his way. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but he's just like trying to feel his way around. I mean, you hear those pill bottles? Slug ammo. With these blind ones, it'd be cool if I could like... Oh yeah, he definitely heard that. Oh, he heard that. Okay, we can tango. Ugh. The rest of them hear that. It'd be cool if you could like throw bottles and stuff. Ooh, what the fuck? And distract them. I can't even get a thought out, dude. So much is happening. What the hell? A cross. A little wooden cross? That's not gonna help me right now. Is it? I'll try it. Can I go that way? No. Dead end. Maybe there's only one way to go. I love it when the caves tell me there's only one area to go. Will this cross do anything? We're about to test it out. This is either gonna be really effective or really stupid. Be gone! Be gone! Ooh. How effective does that? You can't even see it. You're blind. Are you not? Wait, does that actually work? No way. I wonder if that's for all the mutants or if it's just for these guys. Which again, I'm pretty sure that... Oh god, nope. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. Get the axe out. Get the other kind of cross out. Oh, get over here, bitch. Die. Oh. We're fine. We're good. What is this note? You know what? We're going to read all the notes later. Now is not the time. Not doing it now. Oh my god. Okay. Keep going down the cave. Keep going further. My heart is not built for the caves, dude. I'm laughing away the pain right now because this is brutal and we haven't even gotten deep into them yet. Man, so many, like, utility workers dead. What the fuck? Ugh! What is that? What is this? Sticky bomb. Oh, I see what you want me to do. I can do that. Oh man, I should probably hot equip these, huh? Oh! Chunky. Okay. Thanks for the layup there. I appreciate it. Oh, God. Ugh. Why? Why? Why are rocks dropping from the ceiling? Because I'm in a cave, that's right. All right. So here's the thing. What's stopping me from just running through here, right? Do I really need to fight every single thing that I come in contact with? You know, I could probably run past them. My landlord's back. Weed whack. Okay. We got a boombox up here playing some funky tunes. Oh, yeah. I'm just not gonna. No, I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm moving. I'm not even doing anything. Maybe grabbing a couple things here and there. MRE. Yep, I'll take that. But I'm not stopping to look. I'm just cooking through here. My end game is to get through. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm leaving. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I am running. You cannot tell me to not run. Oh my god! What is that? Gold box. Okay. Noted. 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 I'm running. 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 You cannot tell me to stop running because I will not stop running. Ooh, I hate the caves. I hate the caves. I hate the caves. What the fuck? Ew. No. Absolutely not. Babies. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm probably missing so many things. I don't really care. Loot, 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 loot. Oh, god, it's just flares. Okay, more more nodes. Great, run. Where's my flashlight? No, get that out, get that out. Get that out immediately. I'm panicking so hard. Oh my god, I'm panicking so hard. Look at all the shit chasing after me. Oh my god. I'm turned around. Oh, fuck, I'm turned around. No, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. You can't best me, caves. I've got an innate sense of direction. No, I don't. I have the worst sense of direction, actually. We're fine. Everything has never been better. Can you guys that play... you guys that play this game, can you tell me if you do this too? I mean, it's not... Ow! What the fuck? Where? Oh. Die. Some of you are probably desensitized to this shit by this point. Obviously, I'm not quite there yet. So, is it stupid to just run through the cave and try and get to the end? I mean, or at least just run away from those things. Like, do you guys fight every little thing? I mean, I gotta be honest. I could sit here and comb my way through every little corridor and every little offshoot, but I don't think I'm missing anything. I really don't think I am. This flat, I know you guys said... Oh my god, this is such a... Oh, this cave is so open. My stamina is so low. Yeah, you know what? No, I don't care. If I'm missing little things like MREs, like, even bullets, dude. At this point, I'm sure I can find bullets above ground. I'm not gonna sit around trying to explore every nook and cranny. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up like these guys. I don't want to. Oh God, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. I'm trying to get through this cave fast, just as much for myself as I can for you guys too. A couple of you guys. Oh, babies. God. You know what? I'll take the babies out. I don't really care. These babies deserve to die. Okay, I want to take the machete out for. Okay. You guys said you hate the caves too, is what I'm trying to say here. So I want this experience to be. Oh, look at the oh my God. See, there's shadows coming around the corner. That's terrifying. I want to get through this. My mind is all over the place right now, guys. I want to get through this sequence just as much for me as I do for you guys. Oh, he's hanging there. I just got to stay on the move. Hold on a second. The world stops when I pull out my bag. I got some creepy armor. Yep, I want to put that on. We need some food. Let's just eat an MRE pack real quick. My stamina being low is not helping my plan to just run through here. So I need to think this through here. All right. Do we want an energy drink? You know what? Might as well. Might as well. Why not? Is there a way to keep clean water on you? Somebody let me know that in the comments, because I would like to have like a big flask, or like, I mean, I know it wouldn't be practical to carry a big water jug on you, but if I could keep something on me that has a ton of water, other than like just this pot, well, it's just dirty anyway. Let me know that in the comments, because I would like to have a consistent source of clean water on me that I can drink that isn't energy drinks. Okay. I'm going to actually shut up now. I know I said that earlier, but now I'm actually going to shut the hell up and just focus on getting through the end of this cave with minimal distractions, minimal talking points getting interrupted by flying baby mutants. So I'll chat with you guys in just a second. Ooh, there we go. Some 9mm ammo. There we go. Perfect. Is that it? Battery used? What's on the other side of this? Bats, probably. Oh, wait, no, there's like a zip line. Wait a second. All right, well, let's go see what the other end of this is. There was a branching path. I don't know what this shit is either. It's like gold. Maybe it's a gold mine. I mean, we're on a billionaire's island, so maybe he found out that there were like rich natural resources, and so he came here to profit off it. I mean, why would he go missing on his own island, though? God, I'm hearing like footsteps. I'm hearing a whole bunch of other noise, like cave noises, dude. The ambiance in these caves is just on another level of any other game I've ever played. Horror or survival. Oh, babies. Horror or survival. Oh. They're so sporadic. They don't make sense. They're unpredictable as hell, which is the scariest trait to have as an antagonist. Oh, I hear water. I hear water sloshing around. Why? Why? Oh, I see you. Oh, God, get out. Get my spears back. These caves, man. At the end of this, I want you guys to tell me in the comments if you've been through this before and you played this game, if I've missed anything, because I gotta say, I probably have. Truth be told, I know I only came down here for the rope gun. Am I going backwards? Am I going backwards? Is this the way that I came? This feels like the way that I came. Hold on a second. Oh my God, I'm getting so turned around. No, this is the right way. Apologies. I thought I got turned around, but no, this is the right way to go. You know, you can kind of follow these little like flood lamps unless you run them over. And they will do a pretty good job at kind of directing you to where to go. But for the most part, I mean, it's just kind of trial and error. I mean, shit like that, dude. You can just go around any curved corner and find something there waiting for you that most people would probably miss. Okay, thank God. Leave me alone, babies. All right, we got a rope gun. Nice. Little inspect animation. Use the rope launcher to ride zip lines and also place your own. Okay. So we can place our own. Crossbow bolt. Slug ammo. All right, you know what? What is that? Wait, no, what is that? Can I have that rope? Whatever. E. Ooh. Oh my God. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh my God. Okay. Is this the way out? I'm not going to turn back. That would be stupid. Why would I do that? I'm going back home. Is this the exit of the cave? Surely they wouldn't make you go through all that, get the rope gun, just to then throw you back out. Oh, thank God. Wait. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh. Look. If you guys are new here, if you guys are not new here, you guys are used to my antics by now when it comes to playing survival games and horror games. If you are new, I want to assure you that experience that you just got with me in the caves is not indicative of my normal survival and horror game playthroughs. But I don't think I have ever been more jumbled, caught off guard, and just straight up flabbergasted than I was with my time in those caves. I mean, that took a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie. So what we're going to do next is we're going to calm things down. We're going to let the heart rate settle a little bit, get back into a groove, and we're going to head back to camp, and I'm going to build a couple things, and maybe try and get some bearings right. Maybe do a little bit more hunting too. Now that things are melted, the snow has cleared officially, and we can see kind of what we're working with. Honestly, the moose is probably the biggest thing and the easiest thing to hunt because we can see it and track it for a while, but things like squirrels, raccoons, you know, they get lost once they start scurrying off into the snow. So I'm going to head back home. Looks like Virginia's way over there. I don't know what she's doing. But we're going to head back home and do all that stuff and maybe do a couple small additions to the base as well before we call it wraps on it this episode. So I'm going to hit the glider, head back to base, check back in with you guys in just a second. All right, guys, we're flying back into home. Look how scary this is. Flying at night. Oh, that's the worst. We're just getting all of our scary shit in one day, huh? Where'd my glider go? Let's go ahead and pull the flashlight out. I don't want to lose that. Cannot be losing that. It's our best method of transportation. Where'd it go? There it is. But we're back home. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a fire going. Got some meat to cook. We're going to reside into the nice, warm, comfy, cozy, familiar, and safe, most importantly, spot, which is our home here. Can I put this in here? There we go. All right. So first things first, let's go ahead and get that pot of water boiling. How do we put, there we go. Ooh, okay. So we can do a lot of things. We can make a lot of stuff in here. Wow, look at, there's so much stuff to make. Boiled meat, chicken noodle soup. Oh, that sounds so good. Cream of mushroom, eggnog. Ooh, Greg, I don't know what that means. Jam, the Kelvin special. Kitchen sink, liquid battery, lumberjack juice, protein shake. So I'm assuming that those probably all give you some kind of buff maybe. Right now, all we can make is, well, we can make boiled meat. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, why not? Might as well kill two birds with one stone. Oh, this is just telling us how to do it. Okay, so we got to throw 2 meat in there. 1, 2. Aha. Cook. Oh, I wonder, I don't know what that's going to look like when it's done cooking. I mean, I wonder if we can drink the juices that's left over, right? Still get some water in our system. I mean, we're doing okay hydration-wise. We're actually looking good pretty much all the way around. All we really need is we need to sleep. We need to get some rest. But for the most part, I think we're looking pretty good. So here's what we're going to do. As we chill and let our heart rate settle, we're going to eat up this boiled meat. We're going to go to sleep and try and get some rest and catch up on our Z's. And then we're going to make a couple small additions to the house. And then I think that is probably where this episode is going to end. And then from that point on, I mean, there's still just so much more to do. If there's stuff specifically you guys want to see me do next, definitely let me know. I'm kind of just trying to get some of the basic stuff found and gathered. Oh, I guess it's done. That way we can progress at the storyline and make sure that we're getting everything done and seeing everything that we want to see. Cooking pot, boiled meat collected. So I have the option to drink it. So am I getting like broth? That's so cool. Cook, buff, active, boiled meat. Okay, so we got a little buff on the bottom right, but that replenished both our hunger and our thirst. Wow. There's a good chunk of it left. I mean, we took like 2 sips and that was it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to sleep. And then we're going to do a little bit of extra building. And I think that we're going to call it quits. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a deck. I'm going to build a deck. I'm going to build a little ramp. So we're not jumping up here like maniacs trying to get inside our house. So we're going to go ahead and do that next. All right, it's a brand new day. We went all the way through the night without waking up once to cannibals, mutants, or the like. The sun is slowly starting to peek over the trees, which means daytime is officially here. And look at this beautiful bed of purple flowers that are growing right in front of our house. I'm not a botanist, so I'm not even going to attempt to say what kind it is, but they're the purple kind, and they're really pretty, and I like them. And it makes me feel really good, except for these little totems over here. I don't really feel good about that. So let's go ahead and take these down. Can't have these messing up the vibe of my little humble abode here. But let's drink some water from our rain catcher, which should be good. I don't think that there's like a stagnancy level. I don't even know if stagnancy is a word. I don't know if they can get stagnant or not. I didn't really see an icon or anything saying that it could, but let's go ahead and build the deck, shall we? I have a vision for what I want it to look like, but I'm going to kind of just test this and see if it's going to do what I want it to do. So I'm kind of envisioning like a ramp here and then kind of like a little railing, right, going across the side. So what I might need to do is I'm probably going to need to split these to make flooring. And if we don't want, I don't want like a ramp, I want like steps. So I think, yeah, if we right click, it changes kind of the, there we go. Yep. Changes exactly how they're going to look like. It's going to be more of a decline. Ooh, speaking of decline, I think we might be on a little bit of a slope here with our A-frame cabin. But you know what? Again, it's fine. It's going to be imperfect. It's a little slopey, but that's fine. If we were doing this in real life, it wouldn't be perfect. That'd be the flowers. That'd be unrealistic. So I think what I'm going to have to do next is chop this guy up into chunks. There's 1 chunk. There is 2 chunks and 3, 4 chunks. I'm going to put these guys here. Just trust the process. You guys will see what I'm doing here in a second. You guys can probably already see what I'm doing. And then a guy right here and a guy right here. Boom. Now we're going to take another 2 logs. We're going to split them long ways like this. And then lay them on top. Yes. Aha. I think this is how you make a bench. But I think this would make for a good little railing. Should they have been a little bit higher? I don't want them like waist high. I think that'd be a little bit too high. So then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We should be able to connect. Ah, man, hold on. I'm going to ruin a little bit the... the visual aesthetic of this a little bit by putting nubs on the very, very end, but I think we might have to if we want to connect those. Let's try it. Can I even put one here on the corner? Ooh, good, we can. Okay, it looks a little funny, but we should be able to connect it now. Yeah? Yes. Okay. You know what? I know it's an A-frame cabin. There's a little bit of a piece at the end. I think that's fine. I think it looks good. I think it looks better with the railing and having this deck than it did before without it. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with it. And then last but not least, the final piece. I love it. It looks great. It looks perfect. Really, the only other thing that we have to do is the top part, which I'm going to save for the beginning of our next episode of this, but this looks really, really good. We might do something similar to the backside too. And I don't know if I'm going to keep like the front like wall and door area like this. I might change this up a bit too. I think when I was walking around in the snow, like if you're deep enough within your walls of your home, you don't need like a front door, right? It doesn't need to be entirely closed in, but obviously with the mutants and the cannibals running around, we want to be able to lock ourselves in. So until we can get up like big defensive walls, I think that's probably what we're going to rock with. But I think that is going to do it for this episode of Sons of the Forest. We had a nice little combination of building and hunting and attacking terrible mutants in the caves, which I don't want to do for a while. But if we want to get the shovel, we're going to have to go through another cave to get it. But once we have the shovel, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we can do. And we'll officially have found, I think, all of the main base tools that we need to really dive into the story of this game. But I'm really just at a lost words for how much I'm enjoying this series. I really hope you guys are enjoying it too. If you're new to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss any more Sons of the Forest videos down the road. And if you've been following me along, I appreciate you being here. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. But that is going to do it for this one. So as always, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. But until then, just survive.